Actually, it was scarring.
You know what was scarring was our trip to Disney World.
Oh, I've heard. I haven't heard the full like rundown from the girls. I think they're still emotionally recovering.
Yeah, it was a time. We had a time.
Times were had. How many kids total?
So there's 6
They
kids,
probably
right?
do like tens of thousands a day.
How many kids in y'all's group?
Oh yeah, 6.
6 kids in
6.
the
All
group.
3 and under.
14 total adults.
Yeah.
Went, and it was a
Y'all were that group, just like blocking every walkway, huh?
honestly. Yeah, no, we tried really hard not to do that.
Occasionally it happened.
But that's one of those things I'm like hyper aware of. I'm like, I hate when
Yeah.
I'm taking up too much space and I'm in people's way. I don't like, because I hate when people do it to me. So I'm like,
Oh yeah.
get out of the way.
Oh yeah.
Get out of the way, dude. So I hate doing that.
It was something else.
It honestly, as a whole, wasn't that bad, but there were some moments that were trying. You know, some trying moments of pain and suffering and
Give me your high.
sanctification.
Well, the Holy Spirit really tried you.
Really working.
What was like your like a high moment?
high moment? Go ahead.
Probably toward the end of the week, my daughter finally like warmed up to the characters, and she was just having a blast. And so she would see them from afar, and she'd be like so excited and waving at them, and then they'd get close, and she'd be like, I don't know. And she'd like lean on me or her mom and be like, I don't know if I want to meet this character.
It's like when you made the switch from standard definition to high definition. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, they're too real looking.
Actually, I don't
This
like
is
you.
too close, guy. Come on.
Back it up. Back up.
We were the teacups, and my daughter loved the teacups.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, spun
That's
her
cool.
quick. She's kind of adventurous and wild, so she likes the rides.
Nice.
It was fun. Yeah, definitely so Jackie loved all the characters pretty much right away. She was all for it, just yelling, making sounds, and, waving her hands and clapping and stuff, which is so cute. Judah was into it for the most part, like into the characters, having fun. E was a little nervous about the people, which I kind of expected because we've done Chuck E. Cheese a couple of times, and he's like chill with Chucky, but he's not like his
Right.
pal.
Charles isn't his dog yet.
Charles is not his
Charles E.
homie.
Cheese.
Wait, did
And
you
so-
know that what the E stands for?
Edward.
No. Do you know what the E stands for?
Extravagant.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I'm good.
entertainment. It's
Oh, yeah.
so
I
strange.
feel like somebody told me that.
Entertainment's my middle name. that's his name. That's his name.
I was born for this.
I was born for this, baby.
Zanata.
Starts going off. Yeah, so he's not a super big fan of Chuck E. Cheese, so we expected a little bit of hesitancy, and we were correct.
Yeah.
More so, because Chuck E.'s not like, that's not the whole reason you're at Chuck E. Cheese. There's
Right.
stuff going on. And I guess that's, same at Disney World, but if you're in line to meet a character, like that's
That's what you're doing.
So there's some expectations there. And we tried to have low expectations for the trip as a whole, but I think, it's hard not to.
It's just good for life.
Yeah, right. That's good.
Yeah.
Gee, some life tips from Liz today.
Just lower your expectations.
Zanata.
Wow.
So, so he was a little hesitant. So it was really fun at the end, the last day we were at Ohana, the Hawaiians themed, Lilo and Stitch style.
Polynesian theme.
Polynesian theme, right? Yeah. Restaurant at their hotel, and so Stitch walks around and
that's
yo,
so they
Lilo's
love.
there, and they like Lilo and Stitch, and so E was pumped to see Stitch, and so he was like, "Hi, hey Stitch, look," it was
That's cool.
and it was like night and day from any of the other characters, so it was like, oh, that's really great, that was really cool. They liked the rides, they had fun on the rides, except for we made them ride the Haunted Mansion ride. And,
I remember seeing these pictures.
And I'm definitely going to share this picture because it's so funny. And so they loved Halloween this year, right? They were kind of into it. They watched Nightmare Before Christmas 100 times. We listened to This Is Halloween all the time. And they really liked it. They were into it. And so I was like, I think they'll be into the Haunted Mansion. Like, I think, maybe a little much, but we'll go with it. And we had some Haunted Mansion decorations at the house, so there were some things that they would remember. And so we got on the ride, and I knew, again, it's kind of towards the end of the day. It was the first day too. Towards the end of the day, everybody's kind of falling apart a little bit. We're tired. The lines anywhere were tough, like with the kids, you know, or at least for my kid, they were like struggling in the lines. And so, and so we get to the place where stuff's happening, and I was like, oh, there's like lightning and little spooky sounds and stuff. I was like, maybe they might be a little freaked out. And then, so Donna was like, she said something at some point and was like, I'm going to prepare their cousin, you know, Eliza, for the spooky moment and tell her it's going to happen, that like the lightning's going to strike and, you know, it's going to flash or whatever, something like that. Thunder's going to, you know, whatever. And so I was like, okay, whatever. And so then the moment happens, they're like, oh, something spooky, poof, you know, thunder clap. And she goes, okay, here comes the thunder. And E, like, totally separate from the actual thunder happening, was like, oh, no, not thunder. And then, like, freaked out. He started freaking out. And pretty much from there, he was, like, kind of inconsolable. Like, and it wasn't even the thunder. Like, he was screaming before the thunder happened. Like, he wasn't scared of the thunder.
Yeah.
You know, it was just the, like,
Just the vibes.
Just the, like. And
Yeah, vibes were off.
Even the vibes weren't that off because they were like they're used to that stuff, you know, like they had seen all of that. And so it was funny. So then we get on the ride and he's just not having a great time. The guy's like talking in your ear the whole time. And I think that kind of weirded him out too. Again, everything else that like they see, like it's a kid ride. It's not like that scary, you know.
It's just dark.
It's just dark.
Yeah.
And it's but then it got stuck at a certain point. It stopped.
Yeah.
And so we were stuck just at a part and it's looping and there's loud sounds for, I mean, it was probably a minute or two, like, you know, a few good minutes, and he was not having fun. And it was like, I think if we had, you know, kind of breezed past it, would have been fine.
Yeah.
But it really did not help. And so there's a picture. Yeah. So they take a picture on like every ride of your car, right? And so there's a picture of him, in the ride,
so good.
and it's really fun. I'm like trying to like, oh, look at this thing, you know, the thing, you know, whatever. And he's like, oh, no.
Yeah.
So I got dad award there for scaring my kid. But then, yeah, by the time we got past that like frozen part and we moved on, and like he was fine. Like, it was not that big a deal.
It'll be a classic picture to show him when he's like 18.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's an all-time classic for sure.
Yeah.
So,
So would you say that was like a low point?
I wouldn't even say it was a low point though. That's the thing. Is like the lows were so low that doesn't even scratch it.
So up to y'all. Do you want to discuss a low point? You don't have to.
I can. Yeah, I don't mind.
I don't want to like.
You got
send
any lows you wanna
I don't want to
discuss?
send you back.
Man. No, I'll just say I'll say my daughter's like a lot younger than the cousins. Like not a lot, but she's not at a point where she like really knows Disney versus like other stuff.
She's not fully sentient yet.
So like she had a great time. She did. But she just like was tired a bunch of times, and it was just like it's so hard to take a nap because she's so tired. And then she probably could have had just as much fun at like daycare.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because it's like not Disney specific. She's just like, this is great. I'm having a great time.
running around.
You know? Yeah, but it was just like pushing it to the limit every day. And she was like not having it. So the evenings were rough.
Yeah, for pretty much everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, it was like, oof, we're.
Yeah. It's like 6:30. We're back at the hotel. Baby's asleep, which means all the lights are off. Which means for the rest of the day, I'm just sitting in the dark until I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did y'all do like? Did any like an in-law or did someone come? Like anybody from the
hang
group
out
who
with the
didn't want to
kids.
go? Like, that way you guys can go out and like.
We talked about doing that. I don't think anybody actually did, other than we went to like downtown Disney or Disney Springs, which is like they're like kind of like a mall,
Shopping.
outdoor mall. One day where my mother-in-law they were all out, they were asleep. It was like the last night, and so they were exhausted. So she hung out in our room while they slept, and we did that for like an hour. But we talked about a big game of like, oh, we'll go back to the park when the kids are asleep. Did not happen.
Never.
No.
Did not happen. Everybody was so tired, I think. Yeah, I think the biggest issue is just how tired everybody was. And we drove, so our like trip started early. And honestly, we talked about it all week. The actual drive, for the most part, wasn't that bad. Because on the way back, we didn't have hardly any traffic. And there were really only like a few moments where they were, you know, Jackie really, the baby, you know, was really kind of struggling. But the way there was a ton of traffic. Our like 14-hour drive, like what it says, you know, you always expect more and, you know, some traffic, whatever. Yeah, the 14-hour drive turned into like 20 hours probably, like in those 2 days.
Oh, cool.
So they were in the car a long time, and it was a struggle. So there were some there were some dark moments there. Some dark moments in that car.
Yeah, I'll say one of our low points for me was the airplane, man.
Yeah.
So like our flight on the way departed at 7. So we left our house at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah. And so we woke
early.
our daughter up, and then she didn't fall asleep in the car on the way to the airport. She didn't fall asleep in the airport. She didn't fall asleep on the plane. And so it was like she was like mad and awake, and like she's not distracted by TV shows. Like you can't just give her an
Right.
iPad and her be distracted for hours. Like it was like we were fighting her the whole way there on the airplane, and then we were fighting her the whole way back.
Really?
On the airplane. Yeah,
Wow.
it was tough. So
And it sounds like we're complaining because I think they all had a good time. Like
Yeah.
I had a great time. You know, overall it was really good, but it was
there's
pretty
definitely
tough.
hard parts.
Definitely hard.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
more than you expect. Like we expected it to be hard, but it was like, oh no, this was.
It was a bold choice. It was a bold choice for y'all to do this trip.
Indeed, it
But
was.
that's on brand for y'all's whole group.
The unit.
So,
The
We're
yeah.
bold people.
We're exactly.
Yeah.
Fortune favors the bold. So you
Wow.
know, just I'm
Okay.
gonna get rich.
Fortune
so
cookie.
That's what.
Okay. Are y'all? Is there anything else you want to say your piece about Disney? Or
I really shouldn't.
that's good.
It's
No,
the
that's.
best that I.
I'm so proud of your self control.
That's good. That's good. Have you guys been caught up on your Wrapped from
Yeah.
any of your platforms this week? Did y'all
Yeah,
do
I've seen
any
a
of
couple
that?
wrapped, yeah.
Couple of Wrapped things. So you know, Spotify Wrapped was kind of like the first thing that started most of them. I feel
Trendsetter,
like, you
yeah.
know, where you're kind of looking at your stats for the year. Of
A year at a
Spotify.
glance.
Here at a glance. But then, you know, Apple Music had to get in on the mix because all those Apple people felt left out. And so
Right.
then YouTube started doing it with music, and then they did it with like their
Just
YouTube
regular-
channel.
yeah.
This
Uh-huh.
year, I saw that. Discord did it this year.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I don't
Did
know if
they
you saw it.
really?
Discord did it, yeah. And
Ew.
yeah, there are a few
Why?
different things.
It's like, who are you in a voice chat with the longest and how long? And how
What
many
games did you
messages?
play?
Yeah.
How many messages did you
What,
send?
what was your favorite emoji?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm not in like Discord world.
Yeah.
So like I don't get it, which is fine.
It's just a messaging platform.
Sure, but like you can play. It notifies you whenever like your friends are playing games on different platforms. And
So it connects to like your stuff if you want it to. So
Yeah.
it knows when you're playing things, and it
Well, yeah,
shows
like
people are playing with the,
that one
so-
time we like us four were playing a
Tried to
game,
play
and
that
then
game, yeah.
Ephraim jumped in
Jumped
on
in the
this
call,
audio
yeah.
call.
Yeah, I
Like,
was
what are
"Hey,
you
what's up, guys?"
doing?
Like, what the heck? This is a crew right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a lot of
Uh-huh.
different raps going on.
So I basically subscribed to just my Spotify Wrapped. I saw like there was a YouTube one. I checked it this morning, and nothing of significance really popped out of me.
Oh, okay. It's just
Like,
like random.
It's just
videos?
randomness. Like
Huh.
I don't just like sit and watch YouTube. Like Sally,
I didn't look at YouTube for a wrapped, but
I'd be curious to see that.
a lot of my
Mr. Schwartz over
podcasts.
there. I'm just-
Yeah, right.
not that much anymore.
Not anymore. Hey, I'm a changed man.
I am a changed man.
A lot of my podcasts I watch on Spotify now.
Oh, right.
So
yeah.
like hit us up on Spotify because it's
They're on
video
Spotify. I don't know if
format.
you saw that.
No, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my Spotify is the one. It was. I always love like my top songs. It's a mix of like secular music and like a worship song, and then like Taylor, and then like Elevation. Like it's just it's so funny to me. Just like the extremes.
So I'm on my family's Spotify plan. So I have Spotify through that. And then I'm also on my other family's Apple Music plan.
Wow.
So I am.
You listen
I've
to
got the
two
best
musics
of
at the
both
same time?
worlds. So what I do,
Okay, Hannah Montana.
Here's the secret. I use Spotify as like my general what I'm listening to, and then I use Apple Music
That's
as
smart.
like my kid
the
music,
kids. That's
basically,
really
or worship
good.
music. Even
That's really
So I
good,
put
yeah.
all my like worship playlists on Apple Music, and then
And
yeah,
your
the kids stuff. So
yeah.
the kids playlist on.
So
That's
that's
really
not
good.
screwing up all your algorithms.
I'm just curious, like what I want to see the different things. You know, like, I know I'm going to listen to a lot of worship music.
Yeah.
I know I'm going to listen to whatever 100 times. You know,
Yeah.
with the kids.
Mm-hmm.
So I
This
want to
is
see
Halloween.
Disney.
This is how yeah.
Exactly. I know I'm going to listen to This Is Hot. I haven't checked Apple Music. I should probably give it a check. But yeah, and so I separated it. I did that a couple years ago now, and it's been precisely what I need because a lot of people were recommending there's like a feature now on Spotify where you can hold like a song and it'll bring up a menu where you can say, oh, exclude this from
Yes.
my taste. I think is what it says. Taste, right?
Something like that.
So it doesn't
It's too
influence
much
your
work, man.
Wrapped,
That's
which
too
is a
much
lot of
work.
work. Some people were saying it didn't even work like for them, like it still showed up in there, but that wasn't.
You weren't supposed to
around.
know. I listened to
Oh no! But that wasn't around until recently. Like I haven't
Right.
seen that, you know, and so I had to figure it out my own.
So
way.
instead, just pay for a second
Pay for
subscription.
2 subscriptions.
Yeah.
There you go. Crack the code.
Be elite.
Anything of note in your wraps?
no.
Do you remember your
Something
your?
that I was really upset about on my Apple
no.
Music Wrapped.
Oh,
My September top artist. It's Taylor Swift.
We won, folks.
I'm so
We
mad
won.
about it.
I'm so
I'll tell you why,
happy.
though. I'll tell you why. My wife's birthday's in
Yep.
September. We drove to Galveston
Surprise,
to celebrate her
surprise.
birthday.
yeah, you told us this.
And we listened to the entire Tortured Poets. Is that what it's called? Tortured Poets Department?
Yeah.
We
Tortured
listened to
Pastors.
that.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Listen to that entire album on the way there and then on the way back. 122 minutes in that album. We listened to all 122 minutes. So she was my top artist because I had 122
September.
minutes of her.
That's so good.
I think September was just a low listening month.
I was
for
just
me
about to say that. Yeah.
because I guess I was listening to books or something. You know.
Okay. Did you? What was your total like listening for the year? Minutes.
Let me.
Oh, I don't
do you
know.
have it? Do you know? No.
I don't know.
So my total minutes listened for the year was 14,000 this year, which so I run our youth group, or I partly run our youth group at church, and the kids were blew me out of the water on minutes listened this year.
Really?
Yeah, they're like 40, 50, 60,000 minutes, which is so much music. Like I can't, like that's a lot of music. And for the last few years, mine's been in the like teens, teen thousands. I
Yeah,
guess.
what's yours?
Yeah, 14,000.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
I've got almost 13,000.
Okay. See. Yeah.
Where do I see that?
I don't know on Apple Music. I haven't done Apple Music yet.
It did
so.
tell me. I just don't want to watch the whole highlight.
Exactly
reel, so.
right. I'm sure it's somewhere in there. But Spotify did something this year that was a little unique that I think was kind of funny. A lot of people talked about was your listening age, where basically it took the kind of music, like when it came out and that kind of stuff, and gave you an age based on the music you listen to. Anybody want to guess what my age was?
I'm gonna go with 20.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna say 17.
17. Wow. Okay. 79.
Oh yikes!
Wait, what?
So I have like an oldies playlist, like it's like from 50s music, basically late 50s music that I like to listen to when I'm like, I don't know, it feels right when I'm like working on the car or like, just just
like
doing
the
yard
vibe is
work.
right.
It just
Yeah.
feels right, just
He's
listen-
doing his man duties,
yeah, it
and
just
he's
feels like when we would work on the car, like with my dad and stuff like that, we would always listen to music like that, and so that's what I do now. And so I
Wow.
guess it's just, it wasn't even in my like top artists,
Yeah.
but I listened to that playlist a handful of times, and it goes, he's old. That's
He's
an old
old.
man
He's
right
an old
there,
guy.
for
Got
sure.
it. Would you like to guess mine?
Yeah, let's go with, so you got Taylor Swift and worship music. I'm gonna go with like 35.
Yeah, I was gonna say 35.
20.
20.
Wow.
Yikes.
really? What else was on your top artist? Who else?
Sabrina.
Sabrina. That's probably it right there.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
then
Pulled her way down
Elevation.
to like 12.
Yeah, right. Elevation, Bethel, Sabrina, Taylor. Like those are.
That's funny.
It's I love the like.
What a range.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
a range there.
So I found it. I had 19,666
Okay, yeah.
minutes listened. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably more than last year.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Doesn't tell me.
Yeah.
My top artist, Anne Berlin. Again.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. I guess we should,
Yeah.
say that.
But my top songs, I feel like, were a little interesting. My first one was My Curse by Killswitch Engage. Have you guys heard that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's a classic.
And then number 2, Lose Yourself by Eminem. I went through some stuff this year.
What's next?
Don't Blink by Reliant K.
Oh, that's a good song. Yeah.
And then-
it's a weird one for a top, but hey.
20
it's good.
plays this year.
Yeah, it's a good song.
The Feel Good Drag.
Ah, nice.
And then number 5, The Kids Aren't All Right by The Offspring.
Really went through it this
He,
year.
Reed's really
So
gone through
good.
some stuff this
the
year.
the
Yeah.
Beast and the Harlot, number 6.
Oh, nice.
Simple Man by Shinedown.
Nice, dude.
And then, My Last Serenade by Killswitch Engage.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah,
Reed
so-
has a style for sure. Anything but rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's good.
Nothing but rock.
Nothing but rock.
Nothing
Yeah,
but
right.
rock. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
My top artist was 21 Pilots this year.
Ah.
They put out a new album, and so I listened. I'm an album guy too. I don't know if you guys like got albums specifically
Yeah.
that are on there. I love listening all the way through an album a billion times
Yeah.
before I like decide how I feel about it. And so 21 Pilots is on there for me. Colony House put out new music too, so they're always up there. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah,
fun.
I'm pretty basic. I don't
Oh,
apologize.
We know. Oh, we know.
Okay.
I mean, we got it. from
Okay.
you. We got
Okay. Okay.
It. We got it.
Calm down. But this person dropped 2 albums this year. 2?
Taylor?
No. Sabrina.
Did she really?
I think.
You're her biggest fan. How you should know this. What percentage?
I'm not her biggest. The
Did
top
you get-
2%.
You got top 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not that great anymore. I
And
remember
I know that's not very
one
like.
year I got like it was like one of the first times they did Spotify Wrapped.
Mm-hmm.
I got like the top like 0.0 maybe 0.1 of Harry Styles, which was so surprising to
That's
me.
so
I was
They
like,
sent you a
random.
message
I was
too.
like, they didn't do that then.
They do
didn't-
that, yeah.
Yeah, they do that now, and I was like, oh man. But
I
yeah,
mean-
back then I was like, what? But I mean, all right, it was good. It's
Podcasts do that now too, where like you're the top podcast, like you get asked to like send a video. We weren't asked to send a video, so if you're not listening to us on Spotify, which like Spotify's doing the most for podcasts right now,
Honestly,
so like
yeah.
you can switch over there.
We did
if
win
you-
some awards. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, we won some awards from Spotify about how good our podcast
our
was.
growth,
Yeah, we had 999% new audience or something. Like that.
which is kind of like,
What does that even
Huh?
mean? Like, what does that even mean?
do we go from like 1 to 3
Yeah,
subscribers?
yeah, it's just, I
What
don't know.
did we do?
But the other ones were like, yeah, it was like we were a most shared, we were a most commented. Like we had more comments than like 90% of other podcasts on Spotify,
Sick.
which is insane. So I went and looked. I was like, how many comments do we
What?
have? 7. 7 comments.
Yikes.
And we beat 90% of podcasts on Spotify.
I guess
So-
people aren't start commenting on
Exactly.
Spotify.
So listen, if we just get a comment on every video, we will always be at the top. So please go to Spot. If you don't have Spotify, if you don't listen on Spotify, if you're YouTube or an Apple Music, just go over to Spotify, leave us a comment, and dip. Just get out of there. Just get out of there. We
That's
can win
just
it again next
I
year.
guess like there's 2 podcasts I listen to pretty regularly. One's The Toast, and it's like a pop culture one.
yeah.
And then which is like a very top, like it's super popular, and so there's always a ton of comments. And I listen to Ninjas or Butterflies.
Yeah.
And they've always got comments too.
Yeah,
so
they
like
do. That's
I
true.
guess the 2 that I regular, there's always comments, but I don't know anything about these.
Them,
Like
those 2 and then us.
I'm always out here commenting on YouTube. I comment
Yeah.
on every video.
Yeah,
I
right.
try to.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Wait, no. I mean, somebody. There's somebody out there
All of
commenting
my
on every
accounts.
some guy named Matthew just keeps commenting on our videos. It's really annoying. I mean, cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a top 500 listener for Amberlin.
That's awesome. Top 500
on Apple Music,
Apple,
at
that's
least,
cool.
yeah.
Wow.
That's really cool.
I think for Taylor, if you like reached a certain percentage, they told you where, like what number.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I keep seeing online, like if you have number 1, like speak out, please.
I saw her. on
Really?
on TikTok. Yeah.
Well, if you come across it, send it.
Well, a lot
It's
of people
actually a
thought it was fake.
68-year-old woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. A lot of people thought it was fake, but then so I watched the video where she's like she's filming it with her mom's phone
Mm-hmm.
on the Wrapped, and I can't remember. It was some absurd number, huge number.
Or like minutes listened.
Yeah, the
Just,
minutes
like,
listened
playing
was
all the
time.
insane. Yeah, that was basically it. It was like
Yeah.
she plays it just nonstop all year long. It was like, how many minutes are in a year? 500? 25,600 minutes? I think she had like 480,000
Yikes.
minutes or, some absurd number. So it was
Yeah.
like,
Lord.
okay, you're just playing it all the time. It
Yeah.
doesn't count, But she won, I guess. So
I mean, way to go. Congrats
tell
to
you
what.
you. Goodness. Okay.
I also got a Duolingo Wrapped.
Please
Yeah.
tell me
would
about
you
it.
care to share?
Sure. I did 331 lessons in Spanish this year.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not scrolling down. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know what that means.
Okay.
I earned more experience than 92% of learners.
Wow. Do you
Yeah.
feel so experienced?
Yeah. I spent 1,249 minutes learning Spanish.
Dang.
My streak is in the top 1% of streaks.
Which is?
1,066.
Dang. What is that, 3 years?
Yeah.
Almost, or more? A little more?
Closing in on 3 years.
Yeah. That's nuts, dude.
Let's see. What's the grand finale? Oh, I'm in the top 9% of global learners. So,
Wow.
yeah,
What's
pretty much.
your rank then? You know
I
how
don't-
you're like in ranks or whatever?
Yeah, it was like Amethyst League, which is not that high. I don't
Oh,
think.
yeah.
It's because I will literally do one lesson a day, basically.
Oh, right,
so it's
right.
like I'm not really worried about the rank and going up.
That's kinda
I'm
crazy
just trying
that-
to maintain consistency and like having Spanish in my mind.
That's kind of funny because it just basically shows, based on those little rankings, that like it doesn't really matter because the tryhards are like trying to bump up these ranks,
Right,
but
right,
he's
right.
still in the top and he's only doing one lesson a day. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
nuts.
I mean, but if you're really competing for a rank, I mean, you are doing more lessons, and so you're learning more.
Right,
So it's
yeah.
like motivation for some people, you know.
I did it for a while. It's kind of fun. I think I only had like a year though, where
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really went for it. So
Yeah.
that was
cool.
as deep as I got. One thing I wanted to share about Discord. So the Discord Wrapped.
Oh, do it.
I didn't get mine because somehow one of the like things to not share my data meant that
Oh,
they couldn't show me my stats, which I think is super bogus because in my friends' stats, I'm up there in the stats of like, oh, you were in a
So they
call with this
know.
guy.
So
So
they
they know
still-
exactly what it is. And they're sharing it with other people, but not me.
Wow.
They said,
So-
dude.
"Give me all of your information."
Exactly.
Now I'm
Like,
gonna leave
let
you
me
out.
give you ads,
Yeah.
and whatever.
Yeah.
So that was dumb.
That's so
I was
funny.
pretty annoyed by that. But a couple of my friends had so much time on Discord. I'm gonna ask you in days what the highest number of days spent from my friends who spend time on Discord got. What's the highest number in days?
You're talking about in voice chat,
in voice chat,
like hours in voice chat.
days.
But days.
So
Right,
it's,
right.
it's beyond that, right? So it's in days. How many days did they spend in voice chat? What's the guess?
I had to pull mine up real quick to get a reference.
Oh, did you get it?
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't use Discord that much. I'm usually in the Xbox app.
Oh, right, yeah.
But even then, I have 103 hours in Discord.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Which works out to
many days is that?
yeah,
Like
how-
3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like 4-ish days. Yeah.
Okay. So what do you think?
I'm gonna go with 29 days.
29 days.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say 48 days,
Okay. Wow. So it ended
just
up
because
being.
I think I might know a couple of people you're referencing.
Yes, you do. Got a couple listeners who are on there. I wasn't gonna put them on blast, so I'm just.
I mean, you don't have to.
Oh, I won't.
No,
That's what I'm
put 'em
saying.
on.
Tell us after we're
Don't
done
tell 'em right
recording.
now. But their name is on the screen. They're tagged down below.
Right there.
Yeah. No, the highest number that I saw was 35 days from my friends. Y'all were close. That was impressive.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't think
Nice.
I'd get that close. 35 days.
That's crazy.
In a voice call on
That's
Discord
crazy.
is so
Wow.
crazy. And they were like, and there's a couple people that are like right around that, those numbers. And so it's not like, it's just one person. And so we were laughing about it, like, oh, we got to touch grass or whatever. And, stuff like that. But I was like, don't feel bad about this, because how many people can say they spent an entire month with their friends this year?
It's beautiful.
An entire month hanging out with their friends this year,
Thank you, internet.
So that,
that's beautiful. Okay.
so change your perspective this year. In this Christmas season, start thinking about how you're
What a
spending your
turn.
time.
What a turn.
And if it's with your family and your friends.
And you know what? Forget what your phone tells you your screen time is. Okay,
It's
that's
not real.
that's not what we're talking about.
Dude, I got rid of social media and my screen time is like plummeted. Yeah.
What is it now?
It's like it'll be like 3 or 4 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, bump it up. Rookie numbers.
It's
Come on.
rookie numbers.
No. I don't
Are you
wanna
going to share yours?
No, absolutely not. I'm already being judged on Sabrina, so I'm not gonna.
Why you keep saying it?
Sabrina.
It's
Yeah,
funny.
I really enjoy
Is it
that.
funny?
'Cause it's
That's really
funny.
good.
Okay.
Just before we go,
You
I'll
say
share
so.
mine. Let's
Oh my
see.
gosh, laugh, be a human.
Yeah, have fun.
I'm still all
Reed.
angry from last time.
God. No,
Guys,
we
please.
can't do that again. His
We're
wife
not doing
texted
that
us and was like, "If you're gonna let Reed rant, you got to give him ice cream
Yeah,
before you
yeah,
send him on his way." Because he was so
Calm
mad.
down to cinema.
My
That's
gosh.
so funny.
Oh, she reminded me though. I didn't even bring it up last time. On Peacock, if you're, I
Stop.
have to tell you. I have to tell you
No.
one thing.
Oh my
On
God.
Peacock,
Do you have ice
if
cream
you're
in your
watching-
home?
We don't.
I already had ice cream today. It's fine. It's fine.
I've already had
But
ice
if you're
cream
on
today.
ice cream,
I'm gonna tell
if
her
you're
it's
on
not our
Peacock-
fault.
If you're on Peacock and you're watching a movie and you pause it, it doesn't just pause on the screen. They take you to a still advertisement that is sitting on your screen while you're paused. It's crazy.
I'm texting her that you actively chose to rant, even though we're trying to tell you. And so if you go home angry, it's not our fault.
I'm done.
That's all you got.
Deep breathing. I just wanted to remind everybody
Yeah,
of
that's
the
insane.
injustice
Yeah,
of advertisements on streaming services.
it's awful.
It's probably the worst injustice of our lifetime.
With that note,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us today. We'll see you guys next time. Hope you're having a great Christmas season. Let us know what your Spotify Wrapped looked like. How many minutes did you spend listening to Sabrina this year?
And in Discord.
Let us know your Discord time. I want to hear it.
Where were we on your list of your Wrapped?
Yeah, why didn't you call us?
Listen, raise the stats.
Raise the stats.
Zana,